Hey, Elena, they sent a lot of bodies at you in a lot of different ways today. What did you see? How disruptive were they from a defensive standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, they were disruptive. They came with a lot of bodies for sure, and then they're good at being in help and closing out. So, you know, they played great defense, and I feel like everything was tough. Like every possession was tough. It was hard for us to get going. They just played the better game.
For any of you, I was going to ask about that offense. You know, you guys, Mike just said 84 points. Usually that's pretty good for you guys. How difficult? It didn't seem like much came easy on the offensive end. Could you just kind of give us a glimpse of what y'all saw and really how hard you guys had to work on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I feel like all year our offense has kind of been stagnant, and our Achilles heel, we're the #1 defensive team, but if we can't put the ball in the basket, it makes life really hard. So just, it's us, right? We got to get in, we got to fix, knowing what actions we want to go to, being able to read on the fly, being able to, use Delle as a decoy with them throwing 3-4 bodies at her and knowing where the open player is going to be. But like Delle said, it was hard today, but that's no excuse. We're going to go in the offense and figure it out and be better next season because of it.
And just one final, can you share a little bit of the conversation post-game? Just, you guys had, it was such a kind of, transitional season a little bit with Elena in and out of the lineup and you guys kind of finding out a new identity than what you guys have been in the past. Can you kind of just sum up the season a little bit for us?
Just ended 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
So I really don't know, to be honest with you. I can give you Tosh kind of said it. Offensively, we've been trying to get going all year. Defensively, we've consistently gotten better and better in the regular season as the #1 defensive team in the league. Yeah, now we're sitting up here.
Yeah, Natasha, you've talked about how Super has really been an inspiration to you throughout the years. Tonight she has 18 and 10. Just talk about her performance and what she's able to do out there still.
Super didn't have the greatest game the other night, but her ability to just be one of the best to ever do it, the best to ever lead a team. She knew what tonight meant of having home court advantage for 2 games in a row. And understanding what this moment meant for them. So Sue just did Sue things.
And Elena, you guys were the #1 defensive team all year long, and then Seattle puts up 97 today. Just kind of what didn't go quite as well for you guys defensively today?
I mean, they're just a great team. They have so many weapons. They're constantly in movement. They wear you down. So obviously 97 is too much, but we also needed to put up more. And again, it's like what we kind of been saying all season. Our offense just never really got to where we felt like it needed to be. And when you're playing a team like Seattle with a bunch of scores and a ton of movement, there's some breakdowns that happen.
They shot 55% from the field, 52% from the 3. We shot 44%, 51. That's still a pretty good night. We just got
Not enough.
Let's hold for a second, please.
Have to unmute the mics. There we go.
Is this one you did?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'll go with the unmuted mic. Elena, is that just a maturity thing? I know in terms of the offense evolution, in terms of you guys getting better, is that what you need to do?
I don't know. If I had the answers, I would have fixed it this season for our team. So I'm not sure. And again, like Ace said, the season just ended. So I'm sure we'll all take some time to reflect and figure things out. But unfortunately, it's a long off season. We'll have time to figure it out. Every year, your team's different. So we'll see what the Mystics look like next season. But in the end, it was a great group of people. We enjoyed each other. We enjoyed coming to work every day. So that's at least a positive we can build off of.
Tasha, just in terms of I know the biggest thing is you lost, but you were able to find some shots. How did those come about, and what were you able to see in terms of your offensive output today?
My off-season work. I struggled shooting the ball during the season, but I knew that my work was going to pay off at some point, and this is playoff basketball. You don't have time for excuses. You don't have time for aches and pains. You just got to figure it out. So, especially with playing with Elena on the floor, there's so much attention drawn to her. Teams force us to make shots, so Elena did a really good job of kicking out of all those double teams, and I was able to get some open shots and just shoot the ball confidently.
Aaron, I just want to know, what are you most proud of for this season?
I still think we fought. I do think we got better. As hard as that is to kind of see right now, I do think we got better collectively as a unit as far as learning how to communicate with each other and even our IQ. Like, there's a lot of times where we just had to sit and break things down. So I'm really proud of that because I think that's going to force me to become a better student of the game. And so I'm proud of the trajectory of our team. Sucks that it ended so early. But I am very proud of the foundation that we have here in the Mystics organization.
Alright, we'll resume for a few questions. Jen.
Hey, everybody. Coach T was just kind of drawing a bit of a comparison between this loss and the loss in the 2018 finals to Seattle, where they were just maybe a little bit better, and then you guys came back the next year and were better because of it. Do you all see a similarity with 2018 as well, or does it hit differently for you this year?
I'm tired of talking about past years. I'm tired of 2018. I'm tired of 2019. Those years don't matter. It's 2022, and we just got knocked out in the first round of playoffs. So, honestly, respectfully, I don't give a fuck about any year before this. Like, game just ended 10 minutes ago. So, no, we're going to go into the offseason. Like we said, every year is different. Every year, contracts end, contracts switch. We're going to have a new look. The three of us will be here, and we're going to continue to build and get better, and we're going to be home in the offseason with each other. And that I can promise you, we're going to be better because of that.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Jen.
We'll go to Tyler.
Hey everyone, first question's for Tosh. With so much of this season being a focus on the defensive side of the ball, and then the allowing Seattle to score some good points in this game and how effective we were able to be offensively, does it show how far you guys still have to come defensively, or was it just a really good team being able to make shots tonight?
Again, we're the #1 defensive team in the league. We worked our asses off to get there. I thought we did a good job for a lot of the game tonight, but when a team is shooting 55 and 52%, there's only so much you can do.
And then for Elena, I saw on the broadcast you were able to catch up with Sue and say a couple things to her. Would you mind sharing what you said, and also what it was like sharing the court with Sue, or whether it was in the WNBA or USA basketball, and what it was like playing with her?
What I said is between me and Sue, unless Sue decides to share it. And yeah, but, sharing the court with Sue, she's just a phenomenal player with an IQ that you don't see very often. I feel like Sue should go on to coach, but who knows what she'll end up doing. She's a player that when I was on her team, her USA team, I've never felt so ready for games because of the way she was able to break things down and also simplify the game and teach it. And it's why Sue's teams win. So I think there's things we can learn from Sue. But yeah, it's why she's been so successful. It's why all of her teams are so prepared. And that's just why she's, one of the GOATs and will go down as one.
And you say bounce back.
All right, all set. Thank you very much.
Thanks.